guys, Broheen here from the Gamer Emporium channel, bringing you a quick guide for how to get the Pentakill achievement, or how to kill the Progenitor Ceratos, or however you pronounce his name, in Endless Eclipse T1 20-man raid. First and foremost, stacking spots. You see this is spot 1. There's 3 other spots you kind of move in a triangle. You'll see us do that as the fight goes on. You're also going to notice we have each one of these mobs marked. First one is stood by that center crater, I guess. So the other ones are tanked all over next to the pool or the pond. So it's a 2-tank method, no tank swapping needed at this point. So basically, number 3 is, well, the one you see marked number 3 when the camera turns here, does a shield. His name is Erebus, and it's on the KBM up there in the top right that you just saw disappear. Now it'll show up on the left right there, Ebony Eruption. That's a shield that needs to be DPS down as fast as possible. If that shield does not get DPS'd off of him, kind of just like it almost did right there, basically it's a raid wipe. It'll wipe you instantly, one shot, no ifs, ands, or buts. So by now you saw us move to the second spot where the AoE ring dropped, and we're at the third spot. That ring does extra damage to you per tick if you stay in it. So it'll drop on one party member, and that's why stacking is so important here. Now later on in this video, you guys will probably see us kind of get a little flustered and kind of spread out, and rings will drop all over the place, but we avoid them nonetheless. They can drop on the tank, in which case the tank will have to reposition. There's a good view of that right there. So the tank has to reposition but not go out of range of the healers, which, you know, your tank has to use its brain. Right there's a bowling alley mechanic. You can stay in those within, you know, up to the second tick, and then if you get hit by the third tick, it debuffs your DPS. So it'll be a significant DPS loss. If you're a healer, it'll be a significant HPS loss. Nothing you can do about it except to wait until the debuff runs off. It's not cleansable. The red ring that you're seeing there, that's a damage share. Everybody needs to be in that circle when it comes up on one particular person. If it's not shared, the one person that it's on takes lots of damage. So, and if there's not enough people in it to spread the damage over everybody, then everybody's going to take lots of damage that's inside of it. So, don't really have much else to explain about the fight here. Taking a look at my UI, over on the right-hand side, I do use Focus Target. Focus Target helps if you keep Erebus on focus, unless you're a person to purge. Because then you can quick switch over to the shield just by clicking, or you can have a cast at focus macro if you prefer. Also, that brings me to the topic of purges. Each one of these enemies will have, except number 5, the Progenitor, each one will have a mark come up on them as it looks like a debuff, but it's a purge that needs to stay below, preferably below 3 stacks. Once you get above 3, the tank that has them starts taking bigger, badder damage. So for the most part, keep the purgers. You should have 4 purgers in your group. If you have Archon that's spec'd right, you'll have Cleansing Flames. So there's a group purge more or less for the tank that has all 4 of the mobs. So now that 3 is dead, you kill them in order, 1, 2, 3. You can kind of see how they're marked from the video. Kill them in order. As you kill them, each boss gains the last one's attacks. So you'll start seeing a lot more bowling alleys, start seeing a lot more purple circles on the ground, start seeing red one come up a lot more. That's damage share. Once 3 is dead, we move into phase 2. Now these two act like the twins in FT. Number 5, the Progenitor, he becomes active. There's 2 main things you have to worry about. The purple rings still spawn on the ground like you're seeing there that my dumbass just jumped in. The other one is a shield ability. Number 4, Rumagar, he he gains Erebus's shield ability, so you have to constantly be watching for that shield and DPS the shield down or everybody wipes. You're going to have bowling alleys, constantly kite him around the middle here is the easiest way I've seen it done. That's the way we do it as a guild in Paradise Found. What else is there to do with these guys? Keep their damage, within 5% of each other, or they heal. And there's not much more, so at this point we're just kind of going to sit and wait for loot to come up. If I think of anything here in between there, I will let you know. But keep the DPS even. Kite them around the room or around the center. And I have seen people kite them around the entire room. It's a little bit harder because if somebody dies, you have to wait until you go all the way around the room to basically battle res them, so they can be out of the fight for a minute and a half. And with the enraged timers, well, with that being said, the enraged timers just got increased, so it's an extra 2 minutes per boss on each T1 raid. So enraged timers aren't really an issue. When we did this, enraged timers were an issue. So alright, bosses are down. It'll just be a minute here before I run over and grab the loot. Loot spawns in those chests that you see over there. Okay, well, now that I cut and edited that little part out, taking a while to go see the loot, but here's the loot off, some of the loot that drops off the first bosses, the first 5 Pentakill in Endless Eclipse. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here. Hopefully it helps you progress through EE for you guilds that are not getting through it as easily as we are. We're currently on the Regulos progression. So the video is pretty much made just to help you out and help anybody out that needs it. So, well, you guys, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, mash that subscribe button, mash the like button, leave a comment if you see that I missed anything in here, or if you just want to say hi. So thanks for watching, guys. Later.